And if these fights are all on this UFC White House card, this could be one of the best cards of all time. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back with another one, and today Sam and I are going to be discussing UFC White House and basically what our dream card is going to look like. Sam, I'm excited for this one, man. Let's jump right into it. So we'll start for the prelims and we'll work our way up. We're not going to go through every prelim, just a prelim main event. Okay, so for me, I got none other than the MAGA Slayer or the MAGA, MAGA Saint. I don't know what you call him. Point is, I want to see Colby Covington fight Kevin Holland as a prelim main event. I think that'll be a banger. I know Colby doesn't have that same pull that he does back in the day. Not that he was super popular, but he's a controversial character. Now he's losing so much, we don't care about him so much. But nevertheless, I think that could be a banger fight, especially having the names that we're going to announce. But that would be a good opening to the main event.
Well, Kevin Holland called him out earlier, and he was like, he didn't take the fight. So it's like, does he really want that fight? But I mean, that's a good choice. You know, it's up to Colby, because Colby, you never know what he wants, man. He wants Joaquin Buckley. Then he doesn't even want Ian Gary. So it's like, what does he want? Ian
Gary's been calling him out for a minute. Yep. Because he's been talking trash about his wife, but he knows he'll get absolutely demolished.
That'd be embarrassing. You imagine being beat by a cuck. That would be him.
I don't know. I would probably give that fight to Kevin, but if Colby's still an elite wrestler, elite, he's still a good wrestler, so I don't know who would win that. I would probably lean towards Kevin a little bit, but if Colby can dominate him the same way that Khamzat dominated your boy, Dricus, it might be a bit of a banger. Who do you got on that one?
I have a banger fight that has been teased for a while. It got canceled. I think it was back in March or April, around there. It was supposed to happen, but it got canceled because this fool broke his arm. Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje. That's a banger. That's like a scrapper's delight. Yeah. No wrestling. If you don't like me wrestling, this is gonna be a banger. Yeah. So that's who I got for my opening. I think the fans will jump like crazy for this, and that's for me.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to give it to Justin, especially after that performance and how he bounced back against Max. I have to give it to him. Who do you think's gonna win that fight and how?
To me, listen, I'm the guy that wants the old guard to go away and the new guys to come in. Even though Dan Hooker's not the new guy, he's 34. Justin's gonna be 38 by then.
Oh, okay.
So I want Dan Hooker to win just so he can change it up.
Isn't Dan Hooker 32?
He's 34.
Okay, so the new guy is 34.
Okay, well, not like a new guy, but someone younger. You know, I'm tired of the old established Justin Dustin fights,
Justin Dustin, okay.
I'm tired of it.
Let's get into the main event. So for me, I have none other than the Blessed Express, Max Holloway versus Charles. Now, I know Charles is in a bit of a weird spot because isn't he hurt right now?
Charles, Max is injured.
Oh, yeah, Max is injured.
Charles about to fight right now.
Yeah. For sure. So who are you giving that fight to, Charles or Max, and how?
I'm giving it to Max. Max, maybe a decision, man. I don't know.
Max via decision?
What? Max via decision, yes.
So I have to go Max probably by decision as well. If Charles wins, submission any round.
Damn, son.
Any round. Who do you have for your opening?
For my opening, I have... You're gonna think it's boring, I don't know why you would think this is boring, but I feel like you would call this boring. Sean Brady versus Kamaru Usman.
Trash.
Oh my god.
This is supposed to be a UFC dream card. Who we want? Sean Brady versus. I love Kamaru.
It's a dream card, but also a realistic card.
No, it's not realistic. The names we're gonna talk about aren't necessarily realistic. But okay.
Okay, all right. We're probably gonna have 5 title fights or something crazy. That's already.
So why do you think that's a good fight, Kamaru versus Sean Brady?
Because it's like a wrestler's delight. You give him a scrapper delight, now we get a wrestler's delight.
Okay.
And I know he's out of his prime, but he still, he kept up with Buckley.
He dogged Buckley.
Yeah, so it seems like, he's out of his prime, but it seems like there's still something in him, and I think he would give Sean Brady a good match. Yeah. Would I think he'd win? No, not really. But Sean Brady, it all basically goes to this. If he loses to Shavkat, which is rumored to happen in Qatar, then it would probably be next. Him against Kamaru.
If who loses to Shavkat?
Shavkat versus Sean Brady. They might fight.
That'd be a banger fight.
They might fight.
That would be a banger fight.
I know that would be.
Jeez, 170 is so good right now.
It is. It's so many names that you'd be like, oh, this guy, perfect. Yeah. So that's if he loses. If Sean Brady loses to Shavkat, then that's the fight to make, I would say.
I would say that I have to give it to Kamaru, dude. Sean Brady definitely has and that's bias speaking. I'm gonna let you guys know that's bias speaking because if I had to pick unbiased, I'm probably gonna give it to Brady. But I love Kamaru Usman, dude. I love his fighting style. He's a dog. He gets it done how he needs to get it done. We've seen him in war standing up. We've seen him knock people standing up. So if he can get it done against a wrestler who's hyper aggressive, remember what Sean Brady did to Leon?
Oh, that was embarrassing.
That was sad, bro. That was ragged him and just put him out, bro.
It was sad to see.
Yeah.
But hey, you got bullied.
So I'm probably gonna give that to Kamaru Usman strictly off being biased. What about you?
For me, I'm giving to Sean. It's just younger. He actually is a new face. He's younger. He's just, I think 30 years old, just straight 30. So that'd be a banger.
For my next fight, the second fight in the main card, I'm gonna have to go with Alex Pereira versus our boy Dominic Reyes.
Alex Pereira?
Huh?
And the light heavyweight still by then? No way. No way, dude.
Here's the scenario, right? He's gonna come in. He's gonna beat Ank. I hope. So this is all contingent on him beating Ank. Does he beat Ank? Probably not, but this is hypothetical dreamland. So if he beats Ank, he has the belt. Our hometown guy, Dominic Reyes. I don't know if you guys know, but we actually grew up in the same town where Dominic, I guess, grew up. It's a funny story. He was actually the IT guy when we were seniors in high school at our school, which is kind of random. We would see him like, who is that guy?
Yeah, we never knew. We're just like, oh, it's just big 6-foot guy just fixing her
scary,
foot.
bro.
Yeah,
I'd go to the library and he'd be like, hey, bro, you can't sit here. I'm like, all right, man, my bad. I'll go to class. So that'll be a good fight. Dominic Reyes is on the up and up. Does he have a fight? He has a fight coming up, no?
Yes, against Carlos Oberg for number 3.
It's gonna be a banger fight, right? So let's say, and there's really nobody else for them to fight. So I think if Alex beats Ank, they might do. I hope they don't do a rematch.
They might do a Gio rematch.
Rubber match. That would suck. But let's say they don't. Alex versus him. Ooh, I don't know. I'll probably give it to Alex on that. Even though I'm probably rooting for Dom, I'll probably give it to Alex.
I would go for. It sucks because he's a hometown hero for us, you know.
Yeah.
So I would have to give it to Chama though. It's just he doesn't. Does Dominic wrestle? I don't think he wrestles that much, does he?
Not necessarily. No, he's not like a primary
So
wrestler.
it's like if you're gonna fight against him on the feet, good luck. You know, no way. There's just no way. So I'm gonna go with Chama.
Okay.
And for mine, I have another Sean. You're gonna see a bunch of names called Sean here. It seems like, you know,
There's a Sean theme going on.
there's a Sean theme going on. You know, Sean. For me, Sean Strickland against Izzy. Izzy has been crying to get this fight back. He's been saying like, "Oh yeah, hey, I'm open, I'm available, man. All right, let's fight. Let's get it back."
Is that your Sean Strickland impression?
No, that's your Izzy.
That's Izzy?
Hey,
So,
yo,
wow,
what the fuck?
wow.
terrible, I know.
That was not good. Okay, so you have Izzy versus Sean. Okay. Why do you want to see that fight?
Just see him lose again.
Hey, bro,
This guy
come
has
on
a
now,
weird
dog.
bias. If they fight again, which I don't want to see that card on there. Or I don't see that fight on that card. This is the White House card. I don't want to see that. But if it does, Izzy knockout 10 seconds.
I beg your pardon.
Non-biased opinion. Strict.
He couldn't even beat Imavov, all right? And he went to
He couldn't even
hey,
beat Imavov.
he went to a war.
Is the number one fighter.
He went to a war against Kyle Braulio. Kyle Braulio.
That's a bad example because he's number one.
He went to a war against number 7.
That's actually going to tie me into my third fight on the main card.
okay.
I'm going to have Sean Strickland fighting for the belt against Kamzat.
What the hell?
Now, I know you're thinking, right? And there's a couple reasons I did this. One, Sean Strickland is like Colby's long-lost cousin from a different trailer park. This man is Mr. Yeah, I like America, USA, Donald Trump, I hate the liberals, right? He's a little bit of that, but also he has some history with Kamzat. Now, mind you, how that fight goes, I think Kamzat destroys that man.
Easy.
But the hype and the shit they're talking is interesting, right? Because they're saying, hey, like in the training room after the first minute I broke him and he was tired, and those Chechenian fighters, they get tired of bro, what are you talking about, bro? This dude absolutely killed Dricus, the man who beat you twice. And he killed him, made him look easy. Anyone who's a Dricus fan, Sam, you had to be devastated that night. So I think that would be a good fight just for the theme in it, the USA theme, and then the rivalry that they have between Kamzat and Sean. I think that would be a banger.
I just don't think it's realistic. And we don't want to see Sean back in the title picture for a while, maybe. Because, yeah, he gave us 2 stinkers.
Yeah, but that division's kind of like, who else is there? There's a couple people there. But it's not like 170 where there's people coming out of the woodworks like, hey, I deserve it. And like, damn, that person really does deserve it. Really, you have Imavov, and then you maybe have a De Ritter, and then a Dracus rematch. Yeah, but Fluffy's going to fight
That's Ritter.
Ritter. That's what I'm saying. So winner of that, they cancel each other out. Winner goes up, losers goes down. You have Dracus in the picture, and then, I don't know if it's a White House card. It wouldn't be a bad idea for me to have Sean. Who do you have for your third fight on that main card?
Another Sean. Wow, another Sean here, boys.
bro?
Let's go.
Sean's in the UFC?
I just like a billion probably. That's like the most common name. Sean O'Malley against Peter Yan. America versus Russia.
I mean, that's good. That's good, but there's not like, this is a White House card. We need title fights. That's not a title fight.
You're asking for like 8 title fights in like one card.
Yes, Dana White said this is gonna be the best fight card probably of all time. Better than the Sphere, and the Sphere was a banger. Did he say it's better than UFC 300?
He said it's bigger than the Sphere. He said
Okay, 300 was amazing.
300. I don't know if he could top 300. I don't know if that was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
But you already know the UFC. They're gonna add Kayla Harrison versus Nunes. Realistically,
That'd be fire.
that'd be cool, but like
That'd be fire.
not my dream. Not my dream card. So Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan because the first fight, kind of left a lot of questions. Where it's like, Did he really win? You know, and it was a striker's delight also, very technical. And I think the rematch, I think Peter Yan would win this time.
I don't know, dude. I think you're underestimating Sean's development, because when they fought last time, I think that Peter Yan won, but the judges gave it to Sean because the UFC machine wants to, you know, obviously they had him fight Chito Vera for crying out loud, right? They have a plan. They want people to win, so I think they kind of gave him to him right there. I don't know if Peter Yan gets it done. Peter Yan's looking good, right? He just came off a win versus
the freaking crackhead lookalike McGee.
Now we're gonna get into the co-main and the main event. This is where it gets fun. You guys could probably guess these.
Yeah, these are easy.
I want to see Conor McGregor versus see you in Stockton, Nate Diaz, baby. Ooh, that'll be a banger. That'll be a banger. That would be
okay.
Hype would be way more hype.
The shit talk would be amazing.
Cinema,
Yeah, it would be
cinema, dude. This man, you see, Conor's running for president of Ireland.
He's not gonna get it.
No, not at all. But he's running for it. Come on, we can have like a little, some political power going on in there. That would be a banger fight to put in. I'm gonna have to give it to. I'm gonna give it to Diaz.
Diaz.
Bro, you see the training footage of Conor. Didn't we make a video of Conor?
He's gonna train with Marab though.
How about jacuzzi?
Yeah, they're training.
I'll probably go Diaz by submission round 3 or 4, just solely out the fact that Conor hasn't fought. The clips that we see of him are just terrible. Also, he's running for the president of Ireland, so I don't even think he'll make this. I don't think he's fighting the White House card. I think he's done. He's washed. Put him in the corner. Let's forget about him. Thank you for your service. Amazing. But if they do fight, give him Diaz. See you in Stockton, and I want to see Diaz win.
They both haven't fought in the same time. Like Diaz hasn't fought since 2022, and that was against Leon, I believe.
Yeah, but Diaz
no, not Leon. That was Tony.
Diaz has at least been more active. Diaz is always training, and he's didn't he have a couple boxing matches?
Yeah, against Jake Paul.
But I agree. Like, come on, it's a joke. To an extent, it's a joke, but I want to see that card.
To me, I want to see Chandler versus Conor, only because, listen, for sure, I think Chandler's gonna win. Yeah. It's just he's more active. Yeah, he gets butt whooped by, it feels like, everybody now, but he's just more active. Like, when he punches, it actually looks good still. Yeah. You know, unlike Conor's slow turtle punches. But I'm gonna go with Chandler on this one, and probably by knockout. You know, round 3 knockout.
I think he's gonna put his wrestling Dagestani shoes on. He's gonna wrestle him the whole time.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see either, but at his current age, can he stand with Conor? Probably.
Yeah, for sure. What do you mean?
Probably,
yeah.
Bro. You could probably stand with Conor.
No.
Beta.
No way.
Now let's talk about the main event. Everyone could probably guess this one.
Yes.
It's never gonna happen, but if it does, cinema.
I wish.
We need Tom to beat. Tom fights in what?
Gone.
How many months is that?
Next month.
Next month. He fights next month against Gon. That's gonna be fire. He beats Gon. Sits on the couch for another 7, 8 months.
He said he wants to be active, so that he's gonna fight someone else after.
He fights somebody else. He wins again, and then we have John Jones versus Tom Aspinall as the main event for UFC White House card. This dude, Tom, goes in there. He takes off, hits him, bing, 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 bing. It's a little bit of a wrestling scramble. I don't think John can take him down wrestling, to be honest.
No, he's a true 265er, and he's 6'5".
265 is insane.
A true, not like a fat, just chunky dude.
DC.
Yeah, none of that. He's a real 265er.
So yeah, I would have to probably go Tom by knockout.
Me too.
Tom by knockout.
Let's go.
Tom by knockout, dude.
Me too. I'm gonna go by knockout round 1. I'm not even gonna listen. He's gonna try and wrestle him, but he's gonna stuff the takedowns. It's like, this is it.
Yeah.
That's all you got. Let's go.
Well, it's going to be a fun one, dude. I hope we get to see. I hope at least some of our fights are on there. If we do, we need to hit up Dana, send an email to UFC. Hey, we need some credits. Put us at the end credits, guys. But this is going to do it for another one. If you guys have any ideas of fights you would like to see on that card, let us know. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, drop some hate comments. We always get a couple of those, and we appreciate them. My name's Angel. This is Sam. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.